Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz June 25, 2015, 2:17 a.m. Birmingham. Topic, Part 3, your plans don't always work out the way you want. And I'll pick up where I left off about sins committed. All sins are outside of the body, except one, and that's sexual immorality. This is a sin that's committed with the body or in the body. That one is a dangerous one. And you know that by the SDS that people get. STDs that people get. And that's in Corinthians chapter 6, verse 18. And anyway, I'm going to move on. This is very interesting, and it's turning into something else that may prove something that we have been afraid of. You'll just have to hear me out. Syphilis has doubled since 2005. Most are in men. In the year 2000, syphilis was gone. But the return is astounding. In the medieval era, the worst disease was cholera, and it killed a fifth. They said a fifth of all people on earth in 1450. 1850, London, number 40 Broad Street. The first victim, 5-month-old child, died from the same thing. And they had another name for it, the Black Death. But the fact was, a third of the people in the world died of that disease in the medieval era. It came from nasty water. But it's back. Cholera is back. Health officials are warning the world. Fear is great. And remember, the mosquitoes carry most of the returning diseases, malaria, West Nile virus, and much, much more. In America, we have a new virus called V. It's the first found in the Caribbean and then transported by mosquitoes to America. V. And this new virus has already affected 15 different states. And the islands, when it first hit, 10 to 15,000 people were affected. And now it's in America. But by the time it got to America, the new counts in the Caribbean was at 100,000 people. Thank goodness it didn't kill them, but it made them all very sick. And chickens carry these diseases. Superbug bacteria and 6 different diseases come in chickens. Now, I didn't do a blog last week. I started to. I have it in this book, but I don't know what kept me from doing it, but I didn't. And I thought it was more of a way to get prices up again than anything else. But 750,000 chickens had to be killed. It's a lot of chickens, guys. A lot of eggs. And of course, the meat and the price will go up. But they had to kill them because of this disease, the new V. Wow. And also diseases crossing the border from Mexico are becoming a crisis. And among leprosy, TB, measles, scabies, lice, and this lice isn't the lice your child gets sometime in school. It's a lice. And other illnesses and diseases that have long been stamped out in America, but they're pouring back across our borders. Many Mexicans are coming here sick and with their viruses, hoping that they're going to get healed of it. Well, it doesn't work that way. And when you see the scabies, like on the skin, you can spot it from 10, 15, 20 feet away. They're full of sores and bumps. And all this, 2015. And, okay, the biggest issue is to create a cure. And then, I'm sorry. Here's something that I had to throw in here. The biggest issue is to create a crisis and then fill the camps. Okay, now we've been talking a lot about the FEMA camps across this country and all the caskets being seen. I myself took some pictures of a tractor trailer loaded with caskets. Each casket held between 4 and 5 people. But now it may be for something else, not the citizens of this country. It may be that these people bringing these diseases are going to be the ones to go into these camps. Hey, it's very possible, and I believe that it's more probable that that'll happen than it is for some of us to get locked up just because we don't agree with what the government or the big house says. In any case, I think that's a good point. And no one said it. I just kind of thought maybe there's a good chance of that. And we're also expecting MERS, MERS, you've heard of that, the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome. And I want to tell you this is going to get you too. This is just a sampling of what the Bible calls pestilences. But I want you to hear this. But we're not done. MERS has a no known cure, and it has a 30% death rate, 401 worldwide, 93 dead, from Saudi Arabia, and in 2012, that was that number at that time. All cases came from Saudi Arabia. Get this, the UAE, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Oman, Jordan, Kuwait. What I'm saying here, look at these locations. The very rich are dying. Money cannot stop it. As I said in my first blog of the Illuminati, when they wake up and the rapture has occurred and they have $100 trillion, guess what? It can't happen. And now here we are looking at MERS from the richest nations on earth in the Saudi Arabia Peninsula. Interesting. Netherlands, 500 cases there, and a third of them died. So money cannot save them. Money cannot save them. I'm going to end this one now, and I'm going to be through with this on one more Jody Wolf Expoz.